Come on. 6, 7. Hi, today it's shooting. I don't teach shooting to anyone until they can do 35 push-ups in their fingertips. As you see, about 4 of the 8 are ready. The others, not ready. But stay with us, a great shooting show today. I'm going to talk shooting to you, a little bit of philosophy. If you're in minor hockey involved with kids like this, I'd rather be doing other things. I really would. But if you've got teenagers, all right, shooting makes sense. As far as I'm concerned, shooting, maybe 4 things. Balance. If you're a good skater, you're a good shooter. If you're strong. Balance and strength. That, to me, is what makes a good shooter more than anything else. From balance comes quickness. Quickness is important. From balance and quickness, puck control, comes accuracy. Roll the wrist, the puck is where it should be. These are the things, you put them all together, but it all starts with skating and then dry and land training and strength. In this group here, the best skaters, a little bit stronger than average, are my best shooters. The fellas who haven't got the strength can't shoot. A complete waste of time to teach these fellas, I think, how to shoot the puck. But we're going to do it right now. Okay, fellas? Wrist shot. Grip. Exactly the same as when you're carrying the puck, stick handling the puck, passing the puck. Right at the top, too, as far as I'm concerned, and not one of these great big knobs. And there's the stick handling position right there. If I'm stick handling with the puck and I'm going to make the shot, Coley, watch this. You couldn't break a pane of glass with your shot. You might learn something, eh? When you bring it back to shoot the puck, that's when you slide the hand down and stiffen the elbow and then come through. And it's a transfer of weight. They say shoot off the front foot, the back foot, shoot off any foot. If you're a good skater, you got balance on skates, and you have strength, you can shoot off any foot. That's all that you have to do, okay? The backhand shot, when you take it from the forehand to the backhand, you transfer weight to the back foot and just slide the bottom hand down a little bit further. Stick handling position, wrist shot, there, and follow through. The key, fellas, and the height of the puck, as far as I'm concerned, isn't the follow through. Maybe it is. Maybe technically and scientifically they can prove it, but I'm sure that if I start the pass, start the shot back there, by the time my stick gains enough velocity for the puck to disengage on the way to the target that I've picked, if the face of my stick is closed, then the puck has to stay down. Now, if I start the shot here and go that far, and the face of my stick is open when the puck leaves it, it has to go upstairs regardless of how I follow through. It's impossible for me to shoot the puck high if I start the shot there. Impossible. Can't do it. And I can't shoot the puck low if I start the shot there. And we'll show you in the slap shot. So if you want to get it high, if upstairs, tuck it upstairs, then you just open the stick. Open the stick like a 9-iron. It's got to go upstairs. If you want to keep it down low, keep it closed and follow through. The angle of the wrist and the angle of the stick is what dictates where the puck is going to go in the air. This I'm sure of. Look at what has changed the game of hockey so much since I left it is the shooting. To me, it's the single phase of the game that's improved the most. And the snapshot and the mini slap shot has made little fellas big shooters and big fellas fantastic shooters. We'll just go to the mini slap shot, the one that I think is just an unbelievable shot. And there are so many guys in the National Hockey League do it so well. Here I go. I do nothing but advocate a straight stick, right? When a kid then has mastered puck control, can give and take a pass with a straight stick, then I would tell them, look, try the hooked at the toe only, for this reason and no other reason. Danny Grant and others have developed the shot that they're stick handling, moving, and they leave the puck out there and roll the wrist. By a hooked toe, when you roll the wrist, the toe of the stick almost becomes parallel to the ice and they bring it in this way. Now in that position, they're in the slap shot. When they bring it in this way, they follow through and the heel makes contact with the ice. When the heel makes contact with the ice, well, we may as well talk about the slap shot now, where you get the velocity. Look at where you get the velocity in a slap shot, over and above your normal strength, over and above the speed that you're traveling, is from the bend in the stick from the bottom hand down, and the bend in the blade when you make contact with it at the center. You've got two things straightening out. You've got the blade straightening out, which adds to the power, and you've got this. Look at there, that bend. Now look, again, we'll go to the slap shot, eh? Stick handling, wrist shot, slap shot, no more than there. Look at, I can bend the stick from there to there. Look at that. That's the power I get when that unwinds. Now, if I put my hand lower than that, besides not being able to get to the puck with the blade of the stick, I can't bend that. I get nothing. You may as well wrist shoot it. So keep the hand high. Right? Now, this is what happens in this shot. Right? They roll it out, bring it in, the heel hits the ice, and it unwinds and it goes like a bullet. Andy, come and shoot a couple like that. This youngster couldn't break a pane of glass with a wrist shot. He puts it out, brings it in, and then slaps it. While standing still, you have to master the technique of turning the tip of the blade over the puck to pull it into the shooting position. Notice the snap of the wrist and the transfer of body weight. See how the rolling of the wrist keeps the puck in the middle of the blade. Now watch the bottom hand on the stick. When he draws back to shoot, see how it's lowered on the handle, giving the boy more strength, control, and power. Look how easy this shot is made on the fly. When the puck is brought in towards the body, you fade away from it, and when you pull the trigger, it has all the power of a concealed slap shot. All right, Leaf, here's another variety of it. But he works on technique. That's what these kids should be working on. Standing around working on their technique. When they get the strength, then she zoom, take off. All right, just try it. Now there's another. Leaf stick handles with it. Then he pushes the puck straight out and watch him snap the wrist. We mentioned how important balance is in developing accuracy and power. Look at this, shoulder over the knee over the ball of the foot. Leaf is certainly well balanced and it sure helps. Now let's keep an eye on the bottom hand. Here he is in the stick handling position. Now when he pushes the puck forward to slap it, as he draws back, he lowers that bottom hand. And boom! For a 13-year-old, ha! He shoots bullets. These are the two shots that kids should be practicing. Okay? Great. Now, give me that other one. Two varieties. Quick on the slap shot. To keep it down, hit the ear, 4 inches behind the stick or the ice. Hit the ice 4 inches behind the puck. We'll get that straight yet, won't we? And look, you little guys. To get the bend in the stick, straighten that elbow. If you go through like that, then you haven't got the strength to bend the bottom part of the stick. Get over the puck and look at the puck. Pick your target, look at the puck, and hit behind the puck, and when you hit behind the puck, it has to stay down. There's no way it can come up in the air. Okay? Make sure that you hit it in the middle of the blade. You get the bend in the blade and the bend in the stick. Okay, now we're going to do some wrist shots from the blue line to show the people just how strong you guys are. Holy ho, ho, ho. Let's go. Here are some of our strongest, biggest, and best 11, 12, and 13-year-olds using the wrist shot from the blue line. Most of the pucks don't even reach the goal line in the air, and the few that do, the goaltender could stop without any gear on. If the coaches insist on wrist shots only, well, the need for goalkeeping equipment would drop alarmingly. So let them use the mini slap or the snap shot when they acquire strength. Now let's look at the difference when they slap the puck from that same position. This boy is well balanced on skates. From lack of strength, he still drops the bottom hand too far down the handle, but it's amazing the power he develops from the straight elbow on that bottom hand. Canadian Minor Hockey League players are going to continue to use the slap shot until they get strong enough to use the wrist. So let's teach them the proper techniques while at the same time get them involved in a dry land training program, one that will give them strength in the shoulder and arms. The boys not balanced on skates, those with a poor grip, and those with a bent elbow, just take a look at this. They just can't consistently get good wood in the puck. Good velocity and a low accurate slap shot comes from balance on skates. Of course, that stiff or straight lower arm sure helps. All right, hold it. You know who did that? No lunch for him today. Hold it. He drives one at you and I. Shocking. Ha! Look at it. Next week, we just got a tremendous show for you. And the week after as well. All of them on goaltending. It's not too hard to stop those shots, is it? Hey? No. Well, we're going to make it easier for it. Look it, for the best goaltending shows you've ever seen, next week, okay? See you then.